During the business planning process, there's one thing that we haven't covered that is vitally important that you need to think about. How much money do you need to start your business? And how much money do you need on a monthly or quarterly or annually or yearly basis? We call that capital expenditure because we're talking about capital expenditure in terms of equipment and in terms of goods. So is it, for example, when you start your business, you will have a huge outlay in terms of equipment. That's all of your capital expenditure in one go, and you won't need any other capital expenditure for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Or is it that you'll have constant capital expenditure throughout the growth and development of your business? So to give you an example, in my business, if we take a new member of staff on, not only do we have their salary, we have their pension payments, we have holidays and all of those sorts of things that an employee would bring, but there's also a capital expenditure element. So somebody starting with my business, we would always have to buy a laptop, we would always have to buy a phone, and that's capital expenditure to enable them to do their job. So the capital expenditure that we had at the beginning of starting our business changes as we go through, and we need to plan for that. It's really important that we plan for it because actually over and above the profitability, the cash flow element that we talked about, capital expenditure may be the thing that is important to the growth of your business. So capital expenditure items might be a vehicle, might be a computer, might be some sort of specialist equipment, a 3D printer, all of those things. But it might be things like, right at the beginning, you might need leaflets, you might need a new laptop, you might need a particular system on a laptop. All of these fall into the capital expenditure category. When we're thinking about this from a business planning process, remember this narrative function, we're thinking about what the story looks like. So if your narrative says in 6 months you're going to grow to 3 people, then what does the capital expenditure look on like with that as well? So you should relate that directly to your business plan. It's really important because that will help you forecast your finances moving forwards. These videos are funded through Tees Valley Business Startup and the European Regional Development Fund.